What if I told you there's a hidden reset button in your brain? One that neuroscientists accidentally discovered while studying Navy SEALs. A button that can erase years of self-doubt, bad habits, and limiting beliefs in minutes, not months or years. For decades, you've been told change is hard, that your personality is fixed, that your past defines your future. But what if that's all a lie? Because right now, elite researchers are using a secret backdoor into the subconscious, one that rewires your deepest fears into unshakable confidence, procrastination into unstoppable action, and old traumas into newfound strength. And today, you're about to learn how to activate it. This isn't motivation. This isn't positive thinking. This is a biological hack, proven by brain scans, that forces your mind to upgrade itself. Neuroscientists discovered this backdoor into your subconscious, and the results are shocking. You've been told that your mind is a product of years of conditioning, that your habits, thoughts, and behaviors are deeply ingrained and almost impossible to change. But what if that wasn't the full truth? What if there's a way to bypass those limitations and directly access the part of your brain responsible for everything you do, think, and believe? Recent breakthroughs in neural reprogramming research have uncovered something extraordinary, a precise mechanism that allows you to override outdated mental patterns and install new ones with shocking speed. Researchers call it a backdoor to the subconscious, an entry point hidden in plain sight but overlooked for decades. Here's the most stunning part. Your mind already has a reset button. It's not about adding something external or waiting for years of gradual change. It's about activating what's already within you. And once you know how, everything shifts. This isn't just theory or vague self-help advice. It's rooted in cutting-edge neuroscience, the kind that's rewriting what we know about human potential. And today, you're going to learn exactly how to unlock this powerful ability. But before we get there, you need to understand one critical thing. The way your subconscious operates has been quietly holding you back for years. And it's not your fault. What comes next will change the way you see your mind forever. 90% of people are running outdated mental software, and they don't even realize it. Here's the hidden truth: your subconscious mind is designed to repeat patterns. It's efficient, it's automatic, and it's why you don't have to think about how to walk, talk, or drive. But this same efficiency becomes a trap. Most of the beliefs, habits, and thought patterns you're running today were programmed years ago, often without your awareness. The issue is something neuroscientists call the neural pathway lock in effect. When you repeat the same thought or behavior over and over, your brain wires it into a default circuit. These circuits become so strong that even if they no longer serve you, they keep running on autopilot. It's like trying to upgrade to new software on a device that's stuck on an outdated operating system. And here's where it gets worse. There are 3 invisible blocks working against you. The belief block. Your subconscious only accepts what it believes to be true. If a belief doesn't align with what you consciously want, guess which one wins? The subconscious. The emotional block. Every thought and habit is reinforced by emotion. Without addressing the emotional charge behind a pattern, change becomes nearly impossible. What's the identity block? Your subconscious is tied to who you think you are. If your identity is rooted in limitation, it will sabotage any attempt to break free. These blocks aren't just obstacles. They're expensive. The hidden cost of unconscious programming shows up in every area of life: stress, missed opportunities, poor relationships, and even health problems. The most alarming part: you've been conditioned to accept these limits as normal. But they're not, and you're not stuck with them. The truth is, there's a way to bypass these blocks entirely and access the deeper levels of your mind where true transformation happens. And the key to doing that starts with a discovery so unexpected, it changed the course of mental training forever. Stop everything, because this next part holds the secret that most people will never know. A Navy SEAL training accident revealed this mental hack, and it's rewriting everything we know about the mind. It started as an elite performance study, a deep dive into how some of the toughest individuals on the planet push beyond physical and mental limits. But what researchers stumbled upon was something no one expected: a specific sequence that triggers instant rewiring in the brain. Here's what happened. During a high-stress simulation, a Navy SEAL trainee experienced an unusual phenomenon. While his body was pushed to its breaking point, his brain entered a state of hyperfocus and clarity. Brain imaging from this study revealed something astonishing: the pathways associated with fear, hesitation, and self-doubt were bypassed entirely, creating a direct line to his subconscious. This wasn't just an anomaly. Further experiments confirmed that this mental hack could be replicated, and it worked far beyond military training. It allowed people to override deeply ingrained beliefs, shift their mental patterns, and create new neural pathways almost instantly. The proof is in the brain imaging. When this sequence was activated, scientists observed with instant suppression of limiting beliefs. The regions tied to self-doubt and fear were silenced. Formation of new pathways, neural connections associated with positive behaviors, and thoughts lit up like a switchboard. Immediate mental clarity. The brain entered a adaptive state where change became effortless. What makes this breakthrough so revolutionary is its simplicity. It doesn't require years of therapy, endless affirmations, or grueling mental exercises. The process works by tapping into the brain's natural neuroplasticity, a state where the mind is most adaptable and open to change. Here's the part no one talks about: this hack wasn't designed for self-help or motivation. It was built to save lives in high-stakes scenarios, but its application extends far beyond the battlefield. For anyone stuck in cycles of self-sabotage, procrastination, or negative thinking, this is the key to breaking free. The sequence that changes everything is real, it's proven, and it's accessible. And in the next part, you'll learn exactly how it works, down to the biological trigger that makes it all possible. Warning. This technique requires careful application. If used recklessly, it can lead to overwhelm or unintended effects. That's why understanding the science behind it is critical. And it's coming up next. Your brain's secret, update mode, exists, and here's the trigger. For years, it was believed that the subconscious mind was fixed, an unchangeable repository of habits and beliefs formed early in life. But cutting-edge neuroscience has completely dismantled that myth. The discovery of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, proves that change is not only possible, it's hardwired into your biology. At the heart of this process is a fascinating state known as the neuroplasticity window. This is a brief period where your brain becomes highly adaptable, capable of dissolving old patterns and creating new ones almost effortlessly. The key lies in understanding what activates this state. And here's the secret. It's triggered by a very specific combination of focus, emotion, and timing. Let's break it down. Focus. Your brain operates like a radar. When you direct your full attention to a single thought or idea, it signals the subconscious that this is a priority. This is why scattered thinking never leads to deep change. It dilutes the signal. Emotion. As strong emotions act as glue for neural connections. Whether positive or negative, the more emotionally charged an experience, the more likely it is to reshape your brain. That's why accessing the right emotional state is critical for reprogramming. Your brain operates in cycles, and there are specific moments when it's most receptive to change. For example, the transition between wakefulness and sleep, known as the theta brainwave state, is a golden window for subconscious reprogramming. When these three elements align, something extraordinary happens. The subconscious mind shifts out of its default programming mode and into an update mode. It's like flipping a switch that says, "I'm ready to learn something new." This discovery also sheds light on why so many traditional self-help techniques fail. Affirmations, for example, often miss the critical timing element, while visualization exercises lack the emotional intensity needed to make lasting changes. Without these components, the brain simply ignores the input. But when you combine the right focus, emotional charge, and timing, you unlock the full potential of your subconscious mind. And the results? They can be life-changing. What's even more fascinating is how your brain prioritizes certain inputs over others. It's wired to respond to what feels urgent, emotionally meaningful, and clearly directed. That's why understanding the precise protocol for activating this state is so important. It's not just about trying harder, it's about working smarter with the way your brain naturally functions. Next, you'll learn the exact steps to access this state and reprogram your subconscious. This rapid sequence rewrites decades of mental programming, and it's simpler than you think. Stop everything. The following steps contain the core secret. This rapid sequence rewrites decades of mental programming, and here's exactly how to use it. To access the subconscious and trigger its date mode, you need to follow a precise set of steps. This isn't a vague or generalized process. It's a specific formula designed to bypass mental resistance and unlock the brain's reprogramming potential. Number 1. Enter the theta state. This is where your brain becomes most receptive to change. The theta state naturally occurs during the moments before sleep and immediately upon waking. To intentionally enter this state, practice deep, rhythmic breathing while closing your eyes and letting your body relax completely. The goal is to slow down your brain waves, creating the perfect environment for subconscious access. Number 2. Set a single, clear intention. The subconscious mind thrives on clarity. Choose one specific belief, habit, or thought pattern you want to change. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be confident," reframe it as, "I am confident in every situation." This sharp, affirmative language signals your subconscious exactly what to focus on. Number 3. Engage strong emotion. Emotion is the fuel for rewiring the subconscious. Recall a time when you felt joy, excitement, or pride, and allow yourself to feel those emotions fully. This emotional charge amplifies the signal to your subconscious, making it more likely to accept the new pattern you're introducing. Number 4. Visualize with precision while in the theta state. Imagine yourself living out the change you desire. See it clearly, engage all your senses, and feel the emotions associated with it, as though it's already happening. The more vivid and realistic the visualization, the stronger the impact on your subconscious. Number 5. Use repetition and consistency. Neuroscience shows that repetition strengthens neural connections. Perform this process daily, preferably at the same time, to create a consistent routine. Over time, the new pattern becomes embedded in your subconscious and replaces the old one. What most people miss is precision is key. Many people skip steps or rush through the process, weakening its effectiveness. Others fail to activate strong emotions or let their mind wander during visualization, which prevents the subconscious from fully engaging. What to avoid? Warning. This technique is powerful, but it must be used carefully. Attempting to reprogram too many patterns at once can overwhelm your mind, causing frustration or even backfiring. Focus on one change at a time to ensure lasting results. When followed correctly, this sequence doesn't just create surface-level change. It rewires the deep, automatic patterns that govern your thoughts and actions. The shift is subtle at first but accelerates over time, creating a cascade of transformation. Commit this formula to memory now, because it holds the key to unlocking the next level of your potential. Up next, we'll look at the undeniable proof that this protocol works, including dramatic, real-time evidence of the mind's ability to transform, as live brain scans expose the instant transformation. This isn't theory, it's real. To truly understand the power of this protocol, let's examine what happens inside your brain when it's put into action. Using advanced brain imaging techniques, researchers observed something extraordinary. Within moments of activating the subconscious, update mode, the brain undergoes a visible transformation. Here's what the data revealed. 1. Before the protocol's neural pathways tied to fear, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs are highly active. These patterns dominate the brain, creating a loop of negative thinking that feels almost impossible to escape. During the protocol, as the theta state is activated, these limiting pathways quiet down. Brain activity shifts to areas associated with focus, creativity, and adaptability. As after the protocol, new neural connections begin forming, replacing the old, restrictive patterns. These changes aren't just temporary, they're reinforced with each repetition, creating long-lasting transformation. What makes this process even more compelling is how quickly the effects can be observed. In one study, Participants who followed the protocol showed measurable improvements in focus, confidence, and emotional resilience after just a few days. Participants reported breakthroughs in areas they had struggled with for years, breaking free from procrastination and achieving long, delayed goals, shifting from self-doubt to unwavering confidence in high-pressure situations, letting go of deeply rooted fears and replacing them with a sense of calm and control. Many individuals experienced benefits that extended far beyond their original intention. Improved sleep, enhanced creativity, and a heightened sense of clarity were just a few of the side effects reported. This happens because reprogramming the subconscious doesn't just address a single issue. It optimizes the entire system, creating a ripple effect throughout your life. Why this works? The reason this protocol is so effective lies in its alignment with how the brain naturally operates. Instead of forcing change, it works there with the subconscious, leveraging its strengths to create effortless shifts. It's like flipping a switch, allowing your mind to do what it's designed to do: adapt, learn, and grow. But don't just take the research at face value. You'll see the difference yourself when you apply it consistently. This isn't about blind faith. It's about using a proven system backed by science and real-world results. Stop everything. The next part holds the exact steps to integrate this protocol into your daily life. You'll learn how to create a simple, actionable plan that guarantees success. Let's unlock your mental upgrade tonight. Begin your mental upgrade tonight with this simple, actionable blueprint. The protocol you've learned is powerful, but its true potential lies in consistent, intentional application. To transform your subconscious programming and achieve lasting results, here's your step-by-step action plan. Number 1. Set a dedicated time. Timing is critical. Choose a consistent time each day when your mind is naturally in a relaxed state, ideally just before bed or immediately upon waking. This is when your brain is most receptive to change, operating in the theta wave state. Protect this time from distractions, as it will become your sacred mental reset period. Number 2. Create a focused environment. Your surroundings influence your mental state. Find a quiet, comfortable space where you won't be interrupted. Dim the lights, silence your devices, and eliminate any distractions. This helps signal your brain that it's time to focus inward. Number 3. Prepare your intention. Before starting the process, decide on a single, clear intention. What belief or pattern do you want to reprogram? Write it down in precise, affirmative language. For example, if you're reprogramming confidence, your intention might be, "I naturally radiate confidence in every situation." Keep it short, positive, and focused on the desired outcome. Number 4. Follow the protocol. Relax and breathe. Close your eyes and take deep, slow breaths. Allow your body to relax completely. Engage emotion. Recall a time when you felt powerful, joyful, or unstoppable. Let this feeling grow within you. Visualize vividly. Imagine yourself living your intention. See it, hear it, and feel it as though it's already real. Engage all your senses to make the experience as vivid as possible. Repeat your intention silently or aloud. Repeat your intention while holding on to the emotion and visualization. Let it sink into your subconscious as a new truth. Number 5. Track your progress. Transformation happens in layers. Keep a journal to track your experiences and results. Write down any shifts you notice, whether it's changes in your thoughts, emotions, or behaviors. This helps you stay motivated and reinforces your progress. Number 6. Accelerate with reinforcement for faster results. Integrate your intention into daily life. Use reminders, sticky notes, phone alerts, or even a password related to your goal. The more your subconscious is exposed to the new pattern, the faster it will adopt it as its default. Number 7. Avoid common pitfalls. Don't rush the process. Give your mind time to adapt. Stay consistent, even if you don't see immediate results. Subconscious shifts often start subtly before gaining momentum. Focus on one intention at a time to prevent overwhelm and ensure deep, lasting change. This process is designed to evolve with you. As you master one area, move on to the next, gradually upgrading every aspect of your subconscious programming over time. This creates exponential growth, unlocking potential you didn't even realize you had. Commit this plan to memory and take action tonight. The only thing standing between you and the transformation you seek is the choice to begin. Your subconscious is ready, are you? Stop everything. This moment is your turning point. Take the first step and watch your entire reality shift as your mind unlocks its limitless potential.